So just gonna get right into it. So today I did paper trading on Webull and I traded NVDA and it was up 34%, I believe. I'll put it on the screen over here. And it was a good play. So yesterday, if you watch my previous video, you can see that I used, this is what I used. Okay. This was the chart that I used. I set up my chart. Yes, it's still lagging because I have a MacBook and it's slow. It's slow. I have nothing in this computer, but it's slow. So I want to show you where I got my take profit. Actually, I think where I got my take profit. So after I set this chart up, I wanted it to reach 500 first. Next day, as you can see, there's a gap right here. It started and it just shot up. So I was like, okay. I'm gonna let it go for 500, and then I believe, let me check really quick. I believe I put in a trade for, give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure I put it for 515. Let me go check my orders. This is just on Webull. So on Webull, I put in a play for 515 and I got in at 500. So this line right here, I got in when it was at 500 and I was like, okay, I'm just going to let it ride and see if it goes above or at least breaks through this beam. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take profit at 511. But then it started to go up more. And actually, let me say this first. I actually took profit at 511, and then I realized that it might go to 515 and ended up going to 515. So see how I have these points here now. So I'm going to use this now because in the 15-minute candle, I can see that there's just a little bit of support here, a little bit of support and resistance. Y'all see that? This is resistance right here. And then it became a support line. So I'm going to try, I'm going to use lines instead of beams. So I'm just going to use this line right here and place it right at the 515. And then I'm going to place another line at here. Well, that's where it stopped, but you know what? I think I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to put any line right there because I think that this is just a good resistance and support place since it came here. I'm hoping and I'm trying to have faith that that price will go all the way up here and reach this point before coming back down. Also, you have to look into news. So oh yeah, and I think I could also I'll just put a line here as well, since there was a bit of support right here. So I'll put a line over there as well. So yeah, that is my play. That it passed the beams. It passed here. You remember it was resisting here, came down, boom, down again. And it shot up, and I do believe that it'll go at least up till here. I'm anticipating that. So now what I want to do is I want to set up. I found Unity, and I really liked how it looked. I thought that I could see. I already started charting on it, but I think that I can make a good play with this. I'm going to Tesla as well. So I think I'm going to be focusing on these three right here, but I'm going to start with you. So let me clear this chart and we're going to set it up really quick. So first thing I do is I actually go to the day time frame just to get an overall view of, this overall view. So I see that it had been going up there, Joe. It has been going up there, okay? And it does kind of look like I can't tell the overall trend. I think the overall trend is a downtrend, but it's slowly coming back up. So we're just gonna have to deal with it since 2022. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mark the high points and the low points. And what I do with that is I use a line to mark the lowest point here, or right here since it touched it twice. And then the highest point. So now I'm going to go to the highest point, the highest point from here, which is right here. So we're gonna color this red. Let me move this to the side. I'm gonna color this red. And then we're gonna make the highest point green. Okay, so now we're ready to put the resistance and the support beams. I would draw, but that would take too much time. But I do see so far that support work. There's already support right here. Now we're going to find a bit more. So here we found some supports. It got up, came down, broke through support, came down, broke through resistance, came up, broke through support again, and went up. So here we found another point. So I'd say from here to here. Let me actually expand this one as well. Oh my gosh. It's upsetting me that this just keeps lagging and it just keeps laughing in my face. Okay, so we found some here as well. Point here, point here, point here. It was trying to break through. It broke through. So now we have another point where we're going to put our resistant beams. Let's just say it starts from here. Let's give it through here since it did. It almost broke through. Wants to break through. And yeah. You know what? I made a mistake. This is supposed to be the 4-hour candle, not the 1 day. But it still works. It still works. Boom, 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 boom. So it still works. We still have support. We still have resistance here, 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 and here. And then we're going to go to the lowest point as well. We have some support at the bottom. Yep, we definitely have some support over here. So I'm going to mark this from here to sorry for the noise in the background. But we're going to stretch this out. Okay, so we found a major line of support over here, and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance. Okay. So now that we have that, we can also move on to the next level here. And now I'm going to go to, should I do the 1 hour candle? No, we're gonna keep it at 4 hours so that it won't be a little messy. So I'm now going to use the lines to catch those other points that were hit. Boom. There's another point over here. It's a little messy, but I think we can get away with it. Can we? I think it was hit here multiple times. That might be too much for speculation. You know what? Yeah, I think we can say this is a good point. Yep. I think I can also say that this is also a good point over here. Boom. And I think we got it for now. And then I'd like to put this one more point right here. Yeah, since it did try to break through. And then I think it's just going to go all the way up from there. So this is the chart that I'm going to use tomorrow. I'm anticipating, let's see what we're anticipating. Let's look at the 1 hour candle. Or matter of fact, let's look at the 15-minute time frame, not candle. So I'm anticipating that this is going to be an uptrend. Okay. And you see how it consolidates? I like this. So this is becoming a pattern right here. So you see how it's just all of that? This is like, I like these points. And I'm going to copy and paste these. Or I'll just create new ones. See, these are points right here of like consolidation, or just, I feel like this would help in a session because I think this is actually day by day. Like this is the next day, Tuesday's over here. Wednesday starts, yeah. So let's move on here. I'm gonna mark these. I just like the way that it's seamless and it seems like it's sticking into that point. I think this is why I chose it as well, because the way it consolidates is very straightforward and a nice square bracket. So I think when price opens, whenever it does open up, I think it is gonna go up to the next point, and then it's gonna consolidate within, let's see, from 39. It's gonna consolidate like by one whole number. So yeah, so this is my chart setup for Unity as of today, and I believe I'm going to use this to set and place in a trade tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time.